You are scrolling through real estate apps late at night, staring at houses you know you cannot afford. You look at the prices and feel a deep, sinking sensation in your chest. You go to work every day, you save your money, and you do exactly what society told you to do. Yet, the finish line of homeownership keeps moving further and further away. You probably think you are just not working hard enough. You probably think you need to skip more vacations or cut back on your daily expenses.
You are wrong.
Your personal financial discipline is not the problem. You are participating in a system that is mathematically designed to keep you renting forever. The housing market is no longer a tool for building the middle class. It is a closed, impenetrable fortress, and you are locked completely outside. Let us look at the brutal, unvarnished reality of the numbers. In May 2026, the median price of an existing home sold in the United States reached a staggering $429,300. This is not a normal economic evolution. If we look back exactly 100 years to 1925, a median house cost around $4,000 to $5,000. Even when you adjust that number for inflation, that equivalent house should only cost between $70,000 and $90,000 today. Instead, real housing prices have violently outpaced general inflation by roughly 5 times. This massive divergence is driven by strict zoning laws, land scarcity, and soaring construction labor costs. While automated goods like electronics and clothing have become significantly cheaper in real terms, the fundamental cost of securing a roof over your head has completely detached from reality. You are trying to buy into a market that has permanently outrun your earning potential. The barrier to entry is not just the sticker price. It is the inescapable cost of borrowing the money to pay that price. Mortgage rates are currently holding steady between 6.47% and 6.52%. These rates are triple the historic lows seen in 2021. If you somehow manage to scrape together a full 20% down payment for that median $429,300 home, your monthly principal and interest payment will still be $2,166. That single payment instantly consumes 24% of the typical American family's entire monthly income. And that is only if you can save the $85,000 required for the down payment while simultaneously paying record-high living expenses. Because you cannot afford to buy, you are forced to rent. This is the exact mechanism of the trap. You are a captive audience in a market that knows you have absolutely no other choice. Since 2019, cumulative rent prices for primary residences have surged by an unbelievable 31%. Every single month, you are handing over a massive portion of your paycheck to a landlord. You are actively paying down someone else's mortgage. You are building their generational wealth while your own net worth remains frozen at zero. The money you desperately need to save for your own down payment is being aggressively extracted from you to subsidize the lifestyle of people who already own property. You are running on a treadmill that is controlled by someone else. While you are bleeding cash just to maintain a basic apartment, the people inside the housing fortress are experiencing an unprecedented golden age of wealth accumulation. This is the dark reality of a heavily fractured economy. Since the end of 2019, United States households have accumulated an unbelievable $66 trillion in additional net wealth. Within that massive number sits $16 trillion in completely untapped home equity. Homeowners are sitting on a mountain of cash simply because they bought a house before the system broke. In the first quarter of 2026 alone, homeowners extracted $47 billion in home equity. This was the highest first quarter level of equity extraction in 4 full years. They are pulling cash out of their houses to fund their lives, to invest, and outspend you. You are constantly told that inflation is cooling down. The government publishes reports stating that the consumer price index is sitting at 4.2%. They point to core inflation holding at 2.9%. They use these numbers to claim that the economy is stabilizing and that relief is finally here. But the official data measures an aggregate reality that does not apply to your daily struggle. The shelter index alone rose 3.4% year over year in May 2025, acting as a massive sticky weight on your budget. The government statistics are calculating the booming prosperity of the asset-owning class, and they are using it to deliberately mask your escalating financial ruin. You are not failing because you buy coffee. You are not failing because you subscribe to a streaming service. You are failing because the structural floor of the American economy has been artificially elevated beyond your reach. The housing market is a perfectly engineered machine designed to protect existing owners while extracting maximum capital from you. Every time you accept a rent increase because you have nowhere else to go, every time you stare at mortgage rates that make buying mathematically impossible, and every time you watch your savings lose purchasing power, you are performing your assigned role in this system. You are the silent engine funding their record equity. Until you recognize that the rules of this game are permanently rigged against your financial survival, you will never be able to break free. You will keep paying massive premiums just to exist in a space you will never own. If you want to understand the exact mechanisms extracting your wealth and learn how to finally see through the economic illusions keeping you broke, hit the like button and subscribe right now.